The Energy Market Authority is studying the laws, infrastructure and safety standards needed for the adoption of hydrogen, including a code of practice for its transport, storage and use. Meanwhile, power players are already upgrading facilities to accommodate this new fuel that many see as key to decarbonizing the energy sector and diversifying sources of power. Nasyrah Rohim with this report.
This is Senoko Power Station, one of Singapore's largest, which has been running for nearly 50 years. The machines undergo annual checks and periodic major overhauls. Now, another change is coming. Now, as Singapore moves towards a greener and cleaner future, they're looking at importing hydrogen from Malaysia to Singapore. They plan to use existing infrastructure to bring in 95% natural gas and 5% hydrogen.
If this is successful, then we can import the hydrogen much earlier than the others.
Marcus says blending new fuels like hydrogen into the existing gas network may raise safety concerns. And as to when it will become viable,
I would say it will be maybe the next decade. But the challenges is because we have to spend energy, consume energy to produce hydrogen, so that's why it's kind of more costly.
The Energy Market Authority says it's preparing to move quickly if hydrogen tech or global supply chains advance faster than expected. This includes studying laws needed to support hydrogen adoption in the power sector and infrastructure required, which may cover import, storage and distribution facilities. While hydrogen is still some years away, some players are looking at improvements that can be made now. YTL Power Seraya is upgrading its plants by installing advanced turbine components to improve cooling and output.
I think after with the higher and better efficiency, actually we can lower our carbon emission by even up to 11,000 tons per year. Of course, with more efficient power plant, I think it will allow us to be more competitive in terms of pricing.
The company is also studying carbon capture tech, which separates carbon dioxide from other gases and stores it. One idea is to attach such systems to existing machines like these, without having to tear down older plants and build new ones.
We will see whether it's viable for us to continue to run our existing asset and leveraging on this technology, which is carbon capture, so that even the existing units will be able to contribute to the environment on its own.
Results of the study are expected this month. It's hoped that these small steps today can help Singapore meet its long-term climate goals and keep the lights on for everyone.
On those climate goals, hydrogen could be said to be a game changer because it could meet up to half of Singapore's estimated electricity demand by 2050 while keeping carbon emissions low. Well, that's because it's scalable, can be used to transport clean energy from countries and in sectors like maritime and aviation. But why has it not already taken off? For one, hydrogen does leak easily and is highly flammable. Its molecules are extremely small, colourless and odourless when they burn, and that would make any leakage harder to detect. That's why the Energy Market Authority is looking at laws and standards needed that it has to adopt, transport and use hydrogen so that Singapore begins by getting the basics right. Already, authorities plan to have at least 9 hydrogen-ready plants by 2030. Efforts also underway to upskill workers with the knowledge needed as the hydrogen supply chain develops.